What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with the African tools? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with the African tools? Hey, they call me Hamish, but a lot of people sometimes they call me Nile River Soldier or 25 Battalion or Nile River Donnas. So now we have a question here. I don't want to waste your time. If FaceTime, make sure you subscribe right there. Let's go without wasting no time. Let's come here. So this is linear programming. So it's more the inequality, but a words problem. Let's go. So they give a question. Now we have to extract the information and write is a linear algebraical inequality equation for most cases. Now they say furniture company makes a bookshelves in a desk. So so this furniture company, they're gonna make what? Bookshelves and desk. Oh, maybe they want to get the library or school. Okay, so each shelf requires 2 hours of carpentry. Excuse my product, there's a background, there's a construction, so please, never mind. So 2 hours for carpentry and 1 hour for painting. So me personally, I'm gonna jump quick and create a table. The table always make my life easy. But we have two information now, shelf and desk. Okay, so I'm gonna say, oh, shelf and desk. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I look for you. So shelf and desk, so I'm gonna come here. And then I'm gonna come here. Okay. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I look for you? Cool. So now we go. We got one. Shelves. So here I'm gonna say this must be shelf. Excuse me. So this is the shelf. Excuse me. There's a construction behind, so never mind. So this is gonna be shelves, bookshelf, and desk. So it's gonna be desk. And this is going to be total. Amplified light. Okay. So I'm going to let X represent shelves, but let's read first, because now, how do I know? Man, how do you know that? Okay, now let's go. So now let's say, make bookshelf and a desk. Each shelf requires 2 hours. Means this shelf is going to require 2 hours. Oh, so each shelf. But if they make shelves, we don't know how many shelves they're going to make. Each shelf needs 2 hours. So now we don't know how many shelves, so let's call it what? X represent number of shelves. X represent number of shelves. So X represent number of shelves. So each shelf is going to require 2 hours. So if you make X shelf, means here is going to be what? 2 times X. Because each shelf, it takes what? 2 hours. So if I make, let's say 5 shelves, 5 times 2, because each one is going to take 2 hours. If I make, means this represent X. So now if I make, let's say 100 shelves, means I must multiply by 2, because each one takes 2 hours. So for now I don't know, so let me call it what? X. So X represent number of shelves, because each one takes 2 hours. So I say, oh, okay. So we're gonna come right here. We say let, so we let here, let X represent number of shelves. So let X represent number of shelves. X represent number of shelves. Represent number of shelves. Number of shelves. Okay, so now because they say make books, shelves, and desk. Okay, so Y is going to represent desk. So we're going to let Y represent desk. Let me draw the color quick. Y represent what? Desk. So Y is going to represent number of desk. Represent number of desk. Number of desk. Number of desk. Okay, cool. So this is going to be Y here. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be Y. Means, but let's say here, excuse me, for carpentry work and 1 hour for painting. Oh, so, oh no. So they say each shelf requires 2 hours for carpentry, 2 hours for, so here must be carpentry, and also require 1 hour for painting, but it's in shelf. So in shelf also is gonna need 1 hour, because it's still in shelf for painting. You know what I'm saying? So now we want to go for the next one. Oh, so now we're done with the shelf. Now we want to go for each desk. Oh, so now we want to go for desk. Oh, I got you. So now desk is wide. Oh, they require 3 hours for carpentry. So this is carpentry is going to require what? 3 hours. For carpentry, means for each carpentry. Means if it's, let's say 5 desks, it's going to be 3 times 5. So we don't know this one, how how many, what is this now? How many carpentry? That's what we say. Each one is 3 hours. So let's call Y is represent desk. So we're going to say 3. If there are 5 desks, it's going to be 3 times 5. If there are 30, it's going to be 3 times 30 because each one it takes 3 hours. Here we go. So now they say, we're in down here, they say for carpentry and 4 hours for painting. So here in the desk, now we're in the desk, 4 hours for painting. Okay, and then, let's see. So they say the company make maximum of 6 hours. 6 hours for carpentry means this carpentry total is going to be 60. But they say here maximum. What is maximum? You say, oh, we need some people here in this session. You know what I'm saying? But maximum, it has to be only 10. What does that mean? Means not more than. Means it has to be either 10 or less than 10. So now we're going to use this sign here for that case. Because they say maximum of 60. Means either, if I take this and this together, means this must be 2x, 3y less than 60. You know what I'm saying? So here I can say this is going to be 2x here. And this is going to be 3y less than 60. So you're going to do the same again for the second one, but let's read because we don't know whether it's maximum or minimum. Now, in 40 hours, painting are available each week and they make a profit. I went too fast, excuse me. Of 6 hours of carpentry. So we start with the carpentry, but in 40 hours of painting available. So for painting, it's going to be 40 hours. Means when you say available means less or equal. And here I've given you the information. Whenever they say maximum, at most, or not more than, you use this sign here. Means less or equal. Oh yeah, but if somebody say, you want to come to the party tonight? Because I'm going to the party, man. I'm going to celebrate tonight. You need to have it at least $2. What that means, $2 means you have to either have it $2, $3, $100, 1 million. It's okay, you can join me, you know. But if you have it less than that, don't come, please. Okay? So that's what we say. At least means at least $2. $2. What that means? From $2 and more. Let's say greater or equal. Greater than or bigger than. So make sure you memorize this. Less than. Use this one. Make use of those to make your life easy. So now after this, there's something called profit and loss function. So they have introduced the profit and loss function here. They say they're gonna make a profit of 15 per shelf. Oh, for shelf is X, so it's gonna be 15X and 40 desk. Oh, and 40 desk because they okay. So we add, but this is the profit. So profit for the most case for the profit function is not equal to anything. All you do, you just say this is gonna be profit function. Here say X and Y equal. So this is our profit function. So from that we have extracted 3 linear equations from the information they give to us. What you gonna do with the African tools? Okay, cool. So now they say how many days should they make? Should they make to do what? To make a profit. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you now it's easy. These are the most challenging things. When you're done with this, everything's make easy. So try to play around. The more questions you do with this, the more you get good. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find x-intercept and y-intercept from these information. You know what I'm saying? So now let's get x-intercept. So for this, this is gonna be 2x for the first one plus 3y less or equal to 16. The first one. Now let's find the x-intercept. And then the second one, it's gonna be 1x plus 4y less equal to 40. So it's like x plus 4y less equal to 40. This is the second equation. And then our profit function equal to 15x plus 40y. Let me start with the first one. So now I can get the x-intercept here. For x-intercept, when x is intercept, y must be equal to 0. Always remember, whenever x-intercept, y equal to 0. So we're going to say when x intercept, y always equal to 0. Means you want to know where the graph is going to cut at x. So x intercept y equal to 0 means this one be 0. 3 times 0 0. So 2x equal to 60. You know what I'm saying? So here's going to be 2x less equal to 60 and then divided by 2 divided by 2 is in this concept. So x less or equal to 30. Oh, so this x is going to be 30 here. So this let me say 30 and 0. So that's the x intercepts. Now we want to get the y intercept of this question here for the first one. And then we're going to do the same game for all of them. Now, we want to get y-intercept. So when y-intercept, x equal to 0. So what that's going to give us? When y-intercept, x equal to 0. So what that means? I mean, this is going to be 0, because 2 times 0 equal to 0, and then this is going to be 0. So 3y equal to 60, and then 3y, let's equal to 60, divided by 3, divided by 3. This and this cancel. So equal to 20. Oh, so this is going to be 0 and 20. So this x and y-intercept of the first equation. So we're going to have to do the same thing for the second one. Know what I'm saying? Now let's go for the second one quick. So for the second one, mean this. So we say, oh, when x-intercept, y equal to 0. It's always like that. When I say y equal to 0, so x-intercept, this is going to be 0. So 4 times 0 is 0. So x equal, so x is less or equal to 40. It's like x equal to 40. Oh, here I'm going to say 40. So this time we say 40 and 0. Okay. Now we want to get y-intercept. We use the same trick here. For y-intercept, when y-intercept means x must be 0. When y-intercept, x equal to 0. For this equation, so x equal to 0. So here we're going to let you 4y less equal to 40 divided by 4, this and this cancel. So y equal to 10, because 40 divided by 4 equal to 10. So this time we say 0 and 10. So we have an x-intercept and a y-intercept for these two equations. Means this is for this equation, and this is for the first equation. Now the question is finished, man. So now we're gonna draw a graph and get this one done. So I definitely don't need this. You know what I'm saying? I only need this information. This. Okay, so I'm gonna have to raise this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to raise this, and we go. I don't even need that question because I just need to draw a graph. So I need a space over there. Okay. So let's just erase the on top so we can have a space and draw a graph. Okay. I don't need that anymore. They just say how many days should they need to make a profit? Means they make a profit off. So we want to know how many shafts will they need shaft. But what does the shaft represent? X. How many shaft and how many desks? It means they want to look X and Y. So I want to raise, we just need to get X and Y, which is going to give us the maximum profit. Because they say they make a profit of $15. So we want to get X and Y, which is going to give us what? Profit. Okay, cool. Now let's erase the top and finish this tricky equation, man. Easy, man. Okay, let's go. Okay, now let's draw this graph quick. You just wipe these quick. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with the African tools? Okay, now let's draw this graph easy. So what we're gonna do? Okay. So now let's draw the graph. I'm not gonna draw big graph. This small graph is enough. Okay. So now let's do this. Oh my God, it's still wet. Okay, so now let's draw a graph. Okay, so now this is Y and this is X. So now we say our x-intercepts for the first graph is x30 and y20. So x30, okay, let's say this is 10, 20, 30. We just assume like this is 10, this is 20, this is 30. Oh, so this is 30 and 0, so this is going to be 30 and 0. Okay. Now for y, for this equation, 0, 20. So it's like 10, 20. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a scales here, so I'm just doing my what you gonna do when you look for you. So this is going to be 2, 20. It's like a 20, you know? So this graph means for this graph is going to come and cut at this point. That's what we call them what? X and Y intercept. Excuse me, it's not drawn in scale, never mind, but it's supposed to pass here. So if you have a ruler, just make a nice one. Let me try to make it better a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's not too good, but come on, man. Come on, man. This is grade 5, 6, man. We used to learn this stuff. Okay, cool. So that coordinate is for this equation, which is 2x plus 3y. So it's always good to allocate like this 2x plus 3y less than 16 is the equation which gives us those coordinates. Now we go for the second one. X equal to 40 means for the second one, x equal for this 30, this must be 40. Let's say this is 40. This is a rough sketch. 40 in 0. Now we go, and for y 0 and 10. 0 and 10 means if this is 20, this is going to be 10 here. So 0 and 10. Oh, so for the second equation, which is x plus 4y, is going to pass here. Guys, like I said, this stuff is not drawn on scale, okay? Okay, so it's like this. So this is the equation of x plus 4y less equal to 40. So x plus 4y less or equal to 40. So I have drawn. So my thing is I need to get the intersection where these two lines they intersect. So two lines intersect means you have to solve this and this simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? Means solve these two lines, this and this, because they intersect. Whenever two coordinates intersect, you have to find the intersection. Okay. There's a lot of ways you can do. So how I'm going to do that? Okay. Now, let me take these two. 2x plus 3y. Don't worry about that equal. Just say equal. And the second one is x plus 4y equal to 40. So now what you want to do, I'd rather take this. You see? And make subject x. So say x equal, this go over, so it's going to be 40. And it's going to be minus 4y. It means take this. Because you know why I take the second one? Because it's going to be x alone. If you take the face one, it's going to be 2x. I don't want to deal with the 2x. So it's going to be x. I can, but I really think it's going to be more easy for you. So x equal to 40 means I take this one over. So x equal to 40 minus y. And then what I'm going to do, I'll come and substitute in the position of x in another equation, not the same equation, because I know the value of x. So I'm going to say this is going to be 2. And what is x? Instead of say x, I'll say 40 minus 4y, because x for 40 minus 4y, and then we have a plus 30y equal to 60. So now this is going to be 80. Okay, this multiply 80, multiply in is going to be 80y plus 3y equal to 60. Now this is going to be 80. Negative 8y plus 3y is going to be negative 5y equal to 60. Okay, this is going to go over. So it's going to be negative 5y equal to 60. And this one go over is plus. Remember, when you go over, it's going to become minus 8. So negative 5y equal to minus 20. Divided by negative 5, divided by negative 5. So y equal to positive 4. Oh, y equal to positive 4. So here, the coordinate of y, I already have it. It's positive 4. Now we want to get the value of x at that point where they intersect. That's what I kind of do in spontaneous. So if y equal to positive 4, I'm going to take this and substitute in a equation that I did make the subjects. So y equal to 4, so it's going to come here in this equation which you did make the subject. So my x equal to 40 minus 4 times y. What is my y? y4. So 4 times 4 equal to 16. So 40 minus 16 equal to 24. Y equal to 24. X equal to 24. Sorry. X equal to 24. So this one here, x equal to 24. So whereby the position where these two equations intersect, x equal to 24, y equal to 4. So yeah, that's how you do. So I don't need this one here because that one just happened to get an intersect. Okay, cool. Now the equation is done. We almost finished, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, we're done. Okay? So now we want to get the feasible region. Feasible region, because we got a lot of position, like here, 0, 0, here, 0, 0. Okay, so how do we get means here? So how do you get the feasible region? Let's start with the face one. Let's start with, let's say, this. So the feasible region for this line, look, what you have to do, look at this line here. See this line here? Take any point either above or below. Place, write your coordinate here, write your equation. X plus 4y less or equal to 4. And then take any point whether above or below. Let's take below. Okay, if this is 10, what is this? This is like 10, 20. So any point below, I could have say, let's say x equal to 10 and y, let's say, equal to 5. Because by any means, it's going to lie in any area here. So it's going to be what? X equal to 5 and y equal to 5. X 10, y equal to 5. We know that coordinate is going to lie in here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to substitute in this equation. If it's going to be true, then we're going to shade there. Otherwise, another. Okay, now. So x equal to 10. So here is going to be 10 plus 4 times. What is the y? Y equal to 5. So we want to see if this is going to be less or equal to 40. Let's see. Is it going to be less or equal to 40? Now, this is going to be 10. These 4 times 5 equal 20. 20 plus 10 equal to 30. Is 30 true less equal to 40? Yes, it's true. So if it's true, yes, means you're going to have to shade here under because it's true. Under this line. Everywhere, go all the way. So if it's just not true, then other way, we have to shade other way. But because it's true, that's why we shade under. But we don't need this negative sign, only here. Okay. Oh, so we're going to do the same thing for another line. Okay, now let's try, for example, but there's no need for that. If you give it true, let's say this was false, and then I was gonna means the other one must be true on top. If this not true, the other one is true. For example, let's just do for fun, but there was no need for you to do it. Okay, which point? Let's say something here on top. So we know if this, let's say x equal to 2, we know y could be, let's say 15 because it's 20. Let's say 1 and 15. X equal to 1 and this is 15. This test. So 1 and 15. Now let's put in this line. X equal to 1 plus 4 times y. Y equal to 15. Now this is going to be 1 plus this is going to be 60. 61. Is 61 less than 60? No, it's not less. Means when you say this is less than, means this is not. Means 61 is not. So that's why I cannot shade there. You only shade where it's true. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So it's not. So since it's not, that's why we did not shade. So there's no need. If this one give it true, then shade that part. Don't waste a lot of your time. Waste a lot of time chasing both. Okay, so now we want to go for another line. What's another line? Okay. Okay, so now we go for another line, which is 2x plus 3y less or equal to 60. That one. Now let's take a point below and above. Okay, let me take above now for fun to see. Either way, it doesn't matter as long as whichever give it true. Okay, let me take a point here. So point here could be, let's say x equal to 20 and y could be 20 because look, let's say this is 20 and this is 20. So x equal 20 and y equal 20. Let's see if it's going to give us true or true. Okay, so x equal 20 is going to be 20 times 2 equal to 40 because it's going to be x equal to 20 times 2 equal to 30 plus 3. 3 times 20 equal to 60. So we want to see if this is going to be less or equal to 60. This 100. Is it true less or equal to 60? No, it's not true. So means we don't shade on top, we shade bottom 2 for this. So this also is going to be down also. But when you write this, look how I'm going to do. Make sure you do this like this. It has to change a little bit direction. You see how I'm doing? Like try to change the direction of the line. Because our aim, we want to get where these two lines, they meet up together. And that's our feasible region. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so what is the feasible region here? Feasible region is where both two lines intersect. Look, where do they intersect? Here. Look, this place here. You know why I say this place? Because it's where the two lines intersect. Look, this, and this is like, this is the position where they come up together. Like, look, this one was coming here, and this is came here. They intersect here. This you see here, it's like together. Here no, because here is only line of the top. You know what I'm saying? And here no, because here is like this line is only alone. So we want the position where they both mixed up together, and we see here is where they mixed up. Look, this one came this way, and this one came this way. So this they position this point. So those are what we call feasible points. So we're going to take our feasible points and use them to help us to get a profit or loss. So I hope you understand my points, right? So our feasible region is here, 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 here. This area. Okay, now let's get our feasible points. Okay, now let's get feasible point now. Feasible point. Okay, so what is a feasible point? Our feasible point, so this is a feasible region here. I can even raise this, I don't need this. See, I don't need this, you, I don't need you. Even here, I don't need you. But this line must be here, eh? But here is where we need, this is our feasible region. So, yeah, even this stuff I don't need, on negative down and I don't need it. So this is my concern here. I can even say, I don't need you. But you can leave like this. Okay, cool. This is what I need. Let me see, let me write here, big feasible region. So this is a feasible region. Feasible region. Okay, now, what is a feasible point? The feasible point is 0, 0, or 0, 0. And another feasible point is 0 and 10, 0 and 10. Okay, another feasible region is 24 and 4. Okay, the last one is 30 and 0. So what I'm going to do, according to the question how to ask you from beginning, if you read careful, they say which corner is going to give us the maximum profit. So now is the time to use this profit function and see which is going to give us maximum. So a profit function, what is a profit function? Is this one, P x y equal to 15x plus 40y. Okay, so now I'm going to have to test each one to see which is going to give us what? Maximum profit, or which is going to maximize the profit. Okay, and this one sometimes profit function we can call it objective function because it's there for objection. You know what I'm saying? So this sometimes they call objective function. Means it could be profit function or loss function, whatever. So now we go, if you take 0, 0, it's going to be 0, 0. This is going to be 15 times 0, 0. This is 0, 0. So for 0, 0, means it's going to give us profit of 0, and 0, the feasible point is going to be 0. Now we go for 0 and 10. 0 and 10 means this is going to be our profit of 0 and 10. Means here it's going to be 0 and this is 10, so it's going to be, but we must show 15 x 0 plus 40 times 10. And this is going to be 0, 400. So this is going to give us 400. Now we count for this 24 and 4. So 24 and 4, okay? 24 and 4 means this is going to be 15 times 24. So profit of, 24 and 4 means this is going to be profit of 24, and 4 means it's going to be, my goodness, okay. 15 times 24 plus 40 times 4. Okay, cool. So take a calculator quick. There we go. What you gonna do? 15 bracket 24 bracket the plus 40 bracket, and then we go 4. Okay, 520. So this is going to give us 520. So this is going to give us 520. And the last one, this is going to be 30. So 15 times 30 plus 40 times 0. So 15 times, because it's going to say x equal to 30. So 15 times 30. So profit of 30 and y 0 means 15 times 30 plus 40 times 0. So this one I'll just ignore. So say 15 times 30. Which is going to give us, I think, 450. 1530? Yeah, 450. So this is going to give us 450. So we see this is where this feasible point to give us maximum profit. You know what I'm saying? That's going to give us the maximum what? Maximum profit. Okay, that's going to give us the maximum more. Times 4. Okay, just a minute. Let me check. Let's just check again. Check again for me. But we're done already. So make sure 24 and 4, 24 and 4. So we say 15 brackets. What is the x? 24 bracket, and then plus 40 40 bracket. What is our y? Our y equal to 4. 520. Yeah, this is 520. Oh yeah, 24 4 520. 520 15 15 times x is 24 24 and the y equal to 4. Yeah, oh yeah, 5 equals 4. 520. So we see from this one here, this is going to give us the means when x equal to 24 and y equal to 4, this is going to give us the profit, higher profit. But if I use this feasible coordinates, it's going to give me loss. I'm not going to get nothing, so I'll never advise you use that one. You know what I'm saying? I believe you learn from my methodology, you learn from my mistake, you learn from everything. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to leave a comment just in case you identify any mistake. Help, man. You know, thank you so much for your time. And oh yes, incredible. So yes, okay. Just make it one more time. Just want to make sure something. I want to apply to my bottle again. I feel like I made some silly mistake there. 15 bracket 30 450 yep. Now we go 15 bracket. What is our x? Our x for the last. I just want to make sure for this one. For x for 24 and then plus okay, plus 40. What is your y? Y equal 4. Oh yeah, so this is going to maximize our profit, man. I mean, when x equal to 24 and y equal to 4. So in our case, so what is x? So now you don't want to say x, you must say shelves. If you have, how many shelves? 24 shelves and 4 desks is going to maximize the profit. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to say, oh, for that case now, 24 because x is shelf, so 24 shelf. 24 shelf. And y is desk, so say 24 shelf. And the 4 desk is going to maximize our profit, and our profit is going to be 520. Because give us the big profit. So say 24 shelf and 4 desk will or shall maximize our profit or profit to what? To 520. 520. And we know how we get it. 520 profit if it's $1. Man, at least how we do. If you face on my channel, you know what you have to do. What you have to do just to keep on those. Peace. I'm out here, man. I'm out. Oh.